Hello everyone, my name's Maria Cabanillas. I want to ask you guys if you guys ever watched tennis before? Just a couple of you, right? I know a lot of people don't watch it because they think it's boring. You just see the ball get hit like back and forth until one of the players wins, and sometimes it takes like more than 2 hours. I agree it's boring, but playing it is a different story. It could be very exciting and it could be very exciting and intense because, especially when you're playing one-on-one, because it's just you and the other person. You never know who's gonna win or how good they are until you actually play them and observe them. I don't think a lot of people understand the difficulty of the game until they actually play it. Tennis is about not only the physical strength but also the mental strength because you do have to think a lot during the game. The tennis ball represents my passion for playing tennis and also how it helped me feel better about myself. By learning more about the tennis ball, you will have a better understanding of the tennis culture. Today I will talk about how the tennis ball relates to the athletic culture and how I relate to the culture. First of all, the tennis ball represents escape, stress relief, fitness, and strength to me. The tennis ball represents escape because during the game I focus on nothing else but playing the game. I have to be mentally in the game 100% to observe the ball at all times. With focusing, it also lets me release stress because, like I said, I'm 100% mentally there, and as well as I let all my anger out in the ball. I hit it extra hard when I'm angry or stressed. The tennis ball also represents fitness because it's about staying active and it helps it helps me being less lazy and it also boosts my self-esteem. The tennis ball also represents strength because you have to keep moving at all times, chasing the ball wherever it goes, and you also have to have a strong arm in order to hit the ball extra harder than your opponent. Now I will talk about how I identified to the tennis culture. In high school, I joined the tennis team freshman year because I did not want to do PE. We had to do swimming, and at that time I didn't know how to swim, so I was like, I gotta get out of there, and I wanted to join the tennis team, but it didn't take me out of PE class. But I still stayed in it because I wanted to try it out. Before joining the team, I had never played, so the coach had to teach me from like step one how to play, and I would go after school. Okay, so once I started playing, I started to become more active. At that time, I was actually skinnier than I am today. I was like around 90 pounds, I believe. So I was really tiny. But playing the game helped me stay active. It helped me exercise, and I actually started being less lazy at home. I actually felt like doing chores, and I actually increased my appetite, so I would start to eat more. So I was getting better by playing the sport. It took me about 2 years to actually become a good player, decent player, and I actually joined the varsity team. It was hard. It was hard playing with different schools, especially the CIF schools, and I lost a lot of times, but I still put the effort in there. In the 4 years playing, I realized that tennis is all about not just about hitting the ball back and forth. It's about how the ball hits the racket in a certain way. You have to move it a certain way and place it in the court wherever you want it in order to win. It's also serving is also important because the stronger you serve, the less the chance your opponent can hit it back to you, and that's really good in the game. And the weaker you serve, the greater the chance they can hit it back to you and hit it stronger, so then you lose, which you don't want that. But also in the game, you have to think and analyze your opponent, as you have to identify their strengths and their weaknesses so you can learn how to beat them pretty much. And you have to think about that all during the game, so it can be very difficult, at least I believe so. And today I talked about how the tennis ball, how tennis became my favorite sport and it helped me improve my health. I hope you have a better understanding of the tennis ball and the tennis culture. By playing the sport, you improve not only your physical strength but also your mental strength. And tennis may be boring to watch, but it is extremely fun to play and a good way to stay active.